I think the US stance about China has fundamentally changed with Donald Trump.
For 20 years, you and I have been strategic partners, and now you've decided that I'm your strategic adversary. Basically, everything changes.
So we are an ally of the United States, but at the same time, we are a strategic partner with China, okay? But we'll be very much sandwiching them. That is why we hope that China and the US would maintain good relations.
I believe this is the moment when wise leadership is needed more than ever, because if leaders of both countries become exclusively reactive, it's going to be very hard to manage what is a very difficult historic moment.
I think we should all wish for and advise whoever asks us to have the patience and the wisdom to overcome these difficulties, not to close down, and not to escalate conflicts, because then everybody will lose.
Towards not just a new Cold War, but what, God forbid, could be a real war. That's where we are today, and I think now there's a search, and certainly in Beijing, I sense a real sense of search for a new strategic concept.
Because of globalization, because of these interlinks, the notion that this has to lead to conflict. I've looked at some of the studies that are based on this, and they say here are all the examples of where there has been war, but when you actually look at those examples, they're not in any way applicable to the present day. It's not a time when people want to go to war, no matter how aggressive some people may speak.
I don't think China is a threat to the U.S. Chinese reports of the Chinese economy slowing down. The American stock market also took a deep dive, because if China's economy is damaged, it damages the American economy. China needs the world to grow, and the world needs China to grow.
If America is the second largest economy, it's still, there are 200 countries in the world. Having the second largest economy is not exactly a failure. China has the second largest economy today, and it's still maybe the 100th country in per capita wealth.
Life is going to be very difficult because China will continue rising, and the US will continue thinking it should be the ruling power, and that interaction will be stressful for both parties. So that's all the reason why, looking forward, if we want to have a successful future together, maybe we could construct a new form of great power relations, some new form that the world never saw before. Well, that's pretty hard to do. It's hard to create something entirely new, but we live in a world where there wasn't an internet 20 years ago. There wasn't smartphones 10 years ago. So new things are invented. Well, maybe in this area we can be inventive.